Yo, what is up, all you beautiful people? I've been thinking the last couple of weeks about a very simple phrase, very simple concept that's been cycling through my brain. It's been cropping up again and again during my journaling sessions, during my meditation sessions, and I want to share it with you. It's nothing super world shattering or anything like that, but it is something that is helpful to be reminded of consistently. It is this. We are all guilty of overthinking at one point or another, but almost none of us are guilty of having over-executed. The thing I think about here is that it is very easy to get into these cycles of thought, of just thinking over and over and over about an idea, perseverating on it, trying to plan it to perfection before taking action. And I think when I look at the people who are most successful in life and in business, they have this bias towards action. From the moment they have the idea to the moment they're taking action on it, that period of time is very short because they understand this fundamental concept of the universe is that inspiration is perishable. And the longer you wait, the more time that you let elapse between the moment you have the idea and the moment you start taking meaningful action in pursuit of that idea, the more likely you are to fail, more likely you are to just peter out, to lose the momentum and just not even pursue the thing. And in the end of the day, it is surprising to me how often the thing that really dictates whether we're going to be successful in executing a plan is not actually the quality of the plan. It's just a matter, it's about the quality of our execution, about our determination, about the energy in which we input into the system, and how much gusto we go towards the goal with. I think with enough energy, with enough execution, a bad plan can be made to work. And I find that I find a lot of solace in that. And I think about this a lot when I have big projects or things that I'm trying to plan or think through, is like, you know what, I tell myself all the time, you're going to be better off just getting this plan good enough, close enough, getting the milestones delineated so you have an idea of where you're trying to get to, and then just start going. Don't try to get too granular, don't get too specific, don't get into the weeds about how all the different pieces are going to work or how this all going to come together, because the best laid plans of mice and men often go astray. Or as Eisenhower says, Mike Tyson said this, everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the face. So like, it doesn't even matter how much perfection you think you have in your plan. The moment you get out there in the real world and it's no longer just theory, now it's a matter of application, practical application, you're going to find so many holes in your plan that you just could not have foreseen from where you were starting at that static position at the beginning, trying to plan it all out. And so you're going to learn by doing so much more. The amount of information you're going to bring in is so much more than you could possibly accumulate just on your own thinking about the thing. And so if you find yourself perseverating or getting into this cycle of overthinking, just remind yourself almost nobody has over-executed on anything ever. And I don't even think it's possible to over-execute, honestly, because if you are over-executing, it kind of means that you're not actually executing. You've gone astray. You've done too much. But like, proper execution it's everything. And I like to say that $1 million idea is worthless without $1 million execution, because execution saves the day. It's what moves everything forward. And so whatever it is that you want to do in your life this last quarter of 2023, I want you to think about what is that big, hairy, audacious goal that you set for yourself at the beginning of the year that you're working towards, but that still feels so far off. Just ask yourself, instead of trying to plan out how you're going to get there, just ask yourself right now, what is the one step that you could take as soon as you're done listening to this podcast that you could use to build immediate momentum, that you could start taking action, not planning, but acting on that thing? Maybe your goal was to lose 15 pounds, and maybe the thing that you do right after this is you get up and you go for a run, you get to the weight room, whatever. Maybe your goal was, I want to make $1 million in personal income this year. Well, as soon as we get off this call, you need to look and say, what's my money making activity? What am I going to do to bring money in the door right now? Is that cold calling a customer? Is that getting back to a vendor? What is it that you need to do right now? Launching a new landing page or sending out 100 DMs? Like, what is the thing right now, the action that you could take that's going to move you forward. Do that. Focus on executing. I think as we go into Q4, the last quarter of 2023, this is your last chance to hit those goals for the year. Stop thinking, start doing. Good luck, Godspeed. And I'll catch you guys back around here. But until then, I hope you're maximizing your return on life, my friends. Stay hyper-focused, guys.